Welcome to the AhlonIsMusic Podcast, where the mission is to inspire, educate, and empower musicians, rappers, songwriters, and producers at all levels by sharing my 38 years of industry knowledge, musical insights, and hands-on techniques. I'm your host, Ahlon, and today we're diving into a topic that I know resonates with so many of you out there: time management. Let's keep it real. Being a music producer is a dream gig, but between creative bursts, tight deadlines, and juggling your personal life, it can feel like there isn't enough hours in a day. So how do you stay productive, creative, and balanced all at the same time? Stick around, because in this episode, we're breaking down the ultimate guide to time management for music producers. I'll share tips, tools, and actionable steps to help you crush your goals without burning out. Let's get into it. Understanding the challenges of a music producer's schedule. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why is managing time so hard for music producers? For one, our work relies on creativity, and you can't exactly schedule inspiration. Then there are the endless distractions: social media, plugins you want to try out, or the temptation to tweak a snare drum for hours. And don't forget about collaboration. Whether you're working with the artists, mix engineers, or mastering pros, syncing schedules can feel like a logistical nightmare. Plus, for many of us, music production isn't our only gig. You might be balancing a full-time job, school, or family responsibilities. So what's the solution? It's all about creating structure while leaving room for flexibility. Sounds tricky, but trust me, it's doable, and here's how. What's up, my friend? Listen, I had to interrupt the video just to tell you to make sure you watch to the end. I have a free gift for you, but you got to watch to the end of the video to get the details. Now back to the video. Time management strategies for music producers. Let's start with some big picture strategies. These are the foundations of good time management for any music producer. Number one, set clear goals. Break down your projects into smaller, actionable tasks. For example, instead of saying finish EP, break it down into tasks like write lyrics for track 2 or record drum parts for track 3. Consider using tools like Notion, Trello, or even a simple notebook to track these goals. Number 2, create a schedule. Block out time for your music production sessions. Treat these blocks like appointments you can't miss. If you're a morning person, schedule creative work early. Night owl, plan for evening sessions. Match your peak energy times to your most important tasks. Number 3, prioritize. Use the Eisenhower matrix. Identify what's urgent and important, what can wait, and what can be delegated. Example: time deadline for a client, that's urgent. Experimenting with a new synth, that can probably wait. Number 4, embrace batch processing. Group similar tasks together. For instance, spend one session sound designing and another session arranging. This keeps you in the zone instead of constantly shifting gears. Number 5, say no to overcommitting. This one's tough. You might want to say yes to every collab and opportunity, but overloading your plate only leads to stress. Learn to politely decline and set boundaries. Tools and techniques to maximize productivity. Now let's talk tools. These are the practical things that can make a huge difference. Number 1, digital tools. Create templates for your workflow. For example, have one template for mixing and another for songwriting. This saves you from setting up one every time. Project management apps. Tools like Asana or Monday.com can keep you on track, especially if you're working with the team. Pomodoro timer. Use this technique to stay focused. Work for 50 minutes, then take a 10-minute break. Repeat. Number 2, organize your files. Create a folder structure for your projects, samples, and plugins. Name your files clearly so you don't waste time searching. Number 3, limit distractions. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb or leave it in another room. Use apps like Freedom to block distracting websites. Number 4, automate where you can. Set up macros in your DAW. Building healthy habits for long-term success. All right, we've covered a lot of ground, but time management isn't just about tools and schedules. It's about building habits that set you up for long-term success. Number 1, get enough sleep. You might think staying up all night to finish a track is productive, but a rested brain is a creative brain. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Number 2, take breaks. Step away from the screen to reset. Go for a walk, stretch, or meditate. You'll come back with fresh ears. Number 3, celebrate wins. Finish the track, hit a milestone, celebrate. It's easy to move on to the next thing without acknowledging your hard work. Number 4, reflect and adjust. At the end of each week, review what worked and what didn't. Adjust your plan for the following week accordingly. And that's a wrap on today's episode of the AhlonIsMusic Podcast. I hope you're feeling inspired and ready to take control of your schedule. Remember, time management isn't about squeezing every last second out of your day. It's about working smarter, not harder, so you can stay creative and enjoy the process. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with a fellow music producer. Also, leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. And as always, I'd love to hear from you. What time management tips work for you? Hit me up on social media at AhlonIsMusic. Yo, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you. As a token of my appreciation, I have a free gift for you. So all you have to do to get your free gift is to go into the description below this video and look for a free gift link. Click on that link, put your email in, and I'll send you a book that I wrote called The Ultimate Guide to Time Management for Music Producers. It's a practical guide, something that I think will help improve your time management while you're on your music producer grind. So make sure you do that. I appreciate you. My gift free to you. Thanks for tuning in. I've got another episode right here I think you'll love. So click on it and let's keep the fun going. See you in the next video. Peace.